यस्य भवद्भक्तिजनार्तिहन्तुः प्रतितमेश्वचार्यतूर्णम् स्तम्भे अवतारस्तुमनन्यलक्ष्यं लक्ष्मीं सिंहं शरणं प्रपद्ये श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि गुरुभ्यः तद्गुरुभ्यश्च नमो वाकं धीमहि प्रणीमहे च तत्राद्यौ दम्पतीं जगदाम्पतीं लक्ष्मीनाथसमारम्भां नाथयामनमच्युतां अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां यो नित्यमच्युतपदां भजेत्मव्यामोहतत्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतो श्रीकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणं शरणं प्रपद्ये माता पिता युवतेस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं यदेव निमीनमदन्मयानाम् आद्यस्य न कुलपतेर्वकलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तदङ्गडगणं प्रणमामि मूर्ध्ना भूतं शरश्च मदाह्वयभट्टनाथ श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखरयोगिवाहान् भक्ताङ्घ्रेणुपरकालयतीन्द्रमिष्ट श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्
அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆய்குலத்தோன் தன்னை பிறவி பெரும் தன்னை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோ குறை ஒன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தம் தன்னோடு உறவேல் நமக்கொழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோ அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறு பேரழைத்தனவும் சிறியருளாதே இறைவானின் தாராய் பரையலோரும் பாவாய்.
Narayana, Goda Devi now is addressing Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Kuraivundrum illada Govinda. Hey Govinda, you are the one and the only one who is not lacking in anything. That's why he is called Paripurna Kama. Absolutely one whose desires are all fulfilled. Only if you don't have $1 million, you will crave for it. But if you already have $1 trillion, you don't even think about $1 million. When you don't have children, you worry about children. When you already have 6 children, you don't worry about children. When trillions of Jivatmas are there as his children, Bhagavan's only concern, how to help them, how to help them. So Goda Devi is saying, hey Krishna, hey Paramapurusha, we are just simple cowhead people. Go behind the cows, live in the forest, make a livelihood. Krishna, we are without any knowledge, without any wisdom. About any wisdom means about the Jivatma, Paramatma Sambandham. Jivatma, the individual soul, Paramatma, the super soul, Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. But Krishna, you know one thing, we are extremely fortunate people, Krishna, extremely fortunate people, because what punyam we have done, that we are born in the same cowhead family as you are born. The Gopikas are thinking Krishna was born, was Yashoda's child. Of course, they know Nakhalu Gopikaha Krishna Nandano Bhavan Akhila Dehinam Krishna Antaratma Dhruv. They know. But that is exact Vedanta Bhavam. But now they are there in the marriage Bhavam. So, their only concern is, in my language they say, either for friendship, or for making a marriage alliance, or for fighting. There should be equality. People of equal status only should either give their daughter or accept a girl from such families to fight or to make friendship. So, Krishna, how fortunate are we that we are born in the same cowherd family where you also have appeared. So, who cares, Krishna, whether we have wisdom or not? We have that extremely great fortune, which not even one in a million can afford to have. And Krishna, our relationship with you cannot be terminated, Krishna. Even if it is cut off here, no problem, Krishna. We will have an eternal relationship with you in Sri Vaikuntham. அறியாத பிள்ளைகளும் Krishna, we are just humble and innocent girls. Please, Krishna, do not get angry with us because we are so affectionate. Sometimes we call you in singular terms. Please, Krishna, don't get offended by those things. It is in our heart of hearts we think a million times about you. Because we think a million times about you. Without our knowledge, we developed an intimacy with you. We developed a closeness to you. And that closeness, without our knowledge, is there coming out in our expressions, sometimes calling you out in singular terms. Forgive us, Krishna. Don't get mad at us. But Krishna, shower your mercy on us. And bless us, Krishna, that our Margashira Masa Vratam, Dhanur Masa Vratam, should be completed successfully with your abundance of grace and blessings. On one hand, they say we don't want anything. On the other hand, they say we want you. Now they say bless us that we can complete our Vratam. What for they are doing the Vratam? Nanda Gopa Sutan Devi Patinte Kurute Nama. That Nanda Gopa's son should become our husband. That's all they are craving for. So now coming to what is the real wealth? Our Acharya always used to say, our wealth is our jnana. And what is the true Purushartham? Even though there are four Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, the one and the only one true Purushartham is Sri Vaikuntha Prapti, Moksha Prapti. Suppose your child is there in the college. After a couple of years, the child is returning to your home. How happy the parents will feel. So, moksha means a child that is gone for a long time is coming back home. That is a source of immense joy to the parents. This Jivatma, who is the child of the Divya Dampati, Sri Mahalakshmi and Sriman Narayana, has been drowned in the samsara for trillions of years. And with the most fortunate blessings of either a Bhagavata or of a great Acharya, we have come to the path of Sharanagati after trillions of janmas. Now when we reach Vaikuntham, more than the Jivatma enjoying Vaikuntham, it is the divine parents, Sri Mahalakshmi, Sriman Narayana, who are enjoying the coming home of their long lost child. So, indirectly saying, Krishna, when we do Sharanagati, honestly speaking, Krishna, who is the real recipient? Who is the person who is really happy? On material platform, we are the ones that we did Sharanagati, that we did some service to Acharya, that we are going to Vaikuntham on the material platform. On the spiritual platform, no, it is the divine parents, Divya Dampatis, who are very happy. Our child who is long lost to Prakriti has realized his mistakes and is coming back to us. Divya Dampatis are the ones who are very happy. Real jnana, real knowledge is that when a devotee is firmly established in that parama aikantika bhavam, and when we do that, immediately Krishna responds, Ananyas chintayantu mam yajana paripasate. Immediately Krishna responds, Bahunam janma mante jnanavan man prapajyate. And these gopikas are the most fortunate souls who obey all the directives of their Acharya. And the directives from their Acharyas are exclusive devotion to the Paramapurusha Sriman Narayana only. Since Krishna is Bhagavan Swayam, absolute obedience, subservience to Krishna, that is the true nature of Sharanagati. Gopikas, being Paramaikantika Bhagavatas, did not ask anything in return for their services to Krishna. Now, please be very sure that Vrindavan is the greatest and the most fortunate place on earth, where every inch of the land is there at one point or other, was so fortunate to touch the real feet of Bhagavan Krishna. Direct Padasparsha of Krishna, only Vrindavan, every inch of it. Because in Vrindavan that Bhagavan enjoyed the Govinda Pattabhishekam after the Govardhanodharanam. And this Bhagavan is now addressed by Goda Devi as Kuraivundram Illada Govinda. So, any amount of punya karma that we may have accumulated, or any means that we might have adopted other than Sharanagati, it is not at all sufficient to help us to attain Sri Vaikuntha Prapti. Why Sri Vaikuntha Prapti? To do Nitya Kainkaryam to Bhagavan. Tava Nitya Kinkaratam Prardhaye. The only thing that a devotee can ask Bhagavan is, Sir, we cannot stop our desires. Oh, sure, then ask Krishna. Don't ask Krishna, give me $1 million, give me 4 cents. Don't ask that. Simply say, Nityam Niraparadeshu Kainkaryeshu Niyukshama. Krishna, please accept me as your servant to do eternal service to you. And that eternal service, Niraparadeshu, without committing any offenses to any jivatmas. That's all we want, Krishna. So that Nitya Kainkaryam is available only in Sri Vaikuntha. That is the reason why our Bhagavad Ramanuja says in Sri Vaikuntha Gajjam, Tat Praptaye cha Tat Padambujadvaya Prapatte Ranyanname Kalpakoti Sahasrenapi Sadhanamastiti Manvanaha. The Pada Kamala Seva of Bhagavan is to be done by a pure devotee in the Sesha Seshi Bhavam. Sesha, we the Jivatmas who are eternal servants. Seshi, the master, Sriman Narayana. He is eternally the master and we are eternally his servants. Now, Sriman Narayana is not only the master here in the Panchabhautika Prapancham, but also the master in the Sri Vaikuntham. That's why he's called Ubhaya Vibhuti Nayaka. So now this Narayana Shabdam. Naranam Ayanam. Naraha means apaha, means water. Naranam Aditaha Ayanam Yasya Saha Narayanaha. That super soul who is there always protecting these Jivatmas is called Narayana. He is our only protector. During the night time of Brahma, there is no creation. And the trillions of these Jivatmas did not get moksham in 12 hours of Brahma. The 12 hours of Brahma resulted for us 1,000 Mahayugas. One Mahayuga, 4,320,000 years. 1,000 Mahayugas, 4,320,000,000 years. So, even if we are blessed with a long life by Krishna, what all we can do, what all we can beg Krishna for is, Krishna, you have given us long life. Please, Krishna, make the best use of it. Bhagavan is so merciful. Now, repeatedly, Gopikas are saying they are not intelligent. அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆயக்கலத்தை அறியாத பிள்ளைகளும். In philosophical terms, it is called a Naichyan Sandhanam. Naichyan Sandhanam, one who feels very low about himself or herself and considers everyone, every Bhagavata, Acharya, and Sriman Narayana to be at the highest level of perfection. So, அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆய்குலத்து அறியாத பிள்ளைகளும் in Naichyan Sandhanam to show our subservience to Bhagavan Sri Krishna is to show our humility, our modesty. These gopikas are there even though they say Ariyada Pillaigalum. They are the greatest of the greatest jnanis. Who said that? Mahatma Vedavyasa. In Gopika Geetam he says, Mahatma Vedavyasa, the Gopikas while searching for Krishna are directly saying, we know Krishna, you are not just Yashoda's son. You are the Paramapurusha Sriman Narayana. What they were singing? Nakhalu Gopika Krishna Nandano Bhava Akhila Dehinam Krishna Antaratmadru Vikhana Sadhito Krishna Vishwaguptaye Sakhavudevan Krishna Sashvatam Kure. So here we are. The Gopikas on one hand they say, we don't know anything. On the other hand, the Gopikas say, we know you are not just the son of Yashoda. You are the Supreme Lord. You are the Antaratma in every Jivatma. And because Brahma begged you to come and relieve Mother Earth of her burden, you appeared in the Satvata Kunda. Now, Uddhava is another one who realized the supremacy of Gopikas. After listening to their Brahmara Gitas, when Krishna sent Uddhava to convey a message of affection to the Gopikas, that he never forgot the Gopikas. Uddhava is the one who is begging Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Hey Prabhu, may I have the fortune of taking birth, even as a creeper or a blade of grass in this Vrindavan, so that I may be blessed with the dust from the holy feet of these Paramaikantika Bhagavatottamas, the Gopikas. Now, it is not only Uddhava, even the first and foremost among the 33 crores of gods, Brahmadeva, who realized his mistake of hiding the cowhead boys and the calves. When Lord Krishna became all the thousands of calves and the thousands of cowhead boys, Bhagavan Sri Krishna's supremacy is beyond our thought, is beyond our imagination, is beyond our words. That's why he's called Namo Vang Manasa Atitaya. Now, how to understand the Paramapurusha? It is called Mano Aika Vedyam. Only in your mind you can relish that Bhagavan Krishna and the Krishna Tattva. All these efforts, all our efforts to realize perfection has only one test. At the end of this life, are we getting Vaikuntham or not? That's it. You are getting Vaikuntham, you did the right thing. You are not getting the Vaikuntham, sorry, you did not do the right thing. That's the bottom line. Bhagavan Sri Krishna's greatness is beyond our words. That's why in the Veda mantras it says, Yato vacho nivartante. Where words fail to adequately describe the Kalyana Gunas of Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Words fail. Words are not enough. Then how do we experience that unimaginable mercy of Krishna? And that also only by his anugraham. With his krupa kataksham, krupa, daya, kataksham, just a fragment of our speech. That is the only one that Bhagavan's krupa kataksham. And that Bhagavat krupa kataksham can certainly be showered on all of us when we have one quality. Can you guess what is that one quality, Amma? When can we expect Bhagavan's Paripurna Karuna Kataksham? If we have one quality, that's it, we are guaranteed Bhagavan's Paripurna Karuna Kataksham. Go ahead, Amma, anyone of you, what is that quality?
Paratantra Acharya.
Paratantriyam. Good. Anything else? Paratantriyam to whom, sir? Paratantriyam to whom? Paratam to Bhagavan Bhagavata Acharya.
Acharya, sir.
What is it, sir?
Acharya?
Wow, who said that?
Vikas Acharya.
You're right, Vikas. You're right. That's what my Acharya told us many, many times. The one and only person, even though many people have done Sharanagati, the one and the few people who will have Bhagavan Sriman Narayana's Paripurna Kataksham are those who have the Paripurna Kataksham of their Acharya. If you have Acharya Kataksham, Bhagavat Anugraham is automatically there. And if you have Acharya Kataksham and Bhagavat Anugraham, Vaikuntha, you don't even have to worry about it. It is automatically coming back to you. Yes, madam. Just 1 second, 1 second. Just one Acharya repeatedly said, the fortunate soul who has Acharya Paripurna Kataksham will automatically have Bhagavata Kataksham. One who has Acharya Kataksham and Bhagavata Kataksham, then you know what Narayana becomes? Can anyone of you answer, Amma? If you have your Acharya Sanugraham and Bhagavata, one who has Acharya Sanugraham will automatically have Bhagavata Sanugraham. And if you have Acharya Anugraham and Bhagavata Anugraham, do you know what is Narayana's role like? Hello, anyone of you, ma?
He's a servant of the devotee.
What is it, Sadashiva?
I don't know what. Becomes whatever he's like Yogakshema Bhamyam Swamiji.
You know what exactly my Acharya said? You know, in India, there are so many illiterate people who cannot even read, who cannot even sign their name. But they become politicians, they become ministers, etc. You know what they do? Left thumb impression. You remember that one? Left thumb impression? Hello?
Yes, Swamiji.
So, wherever their private secretary says, sir, put your left thumb impression, that man unhesitatingly will put the left thumb impression. That is what our Acharya said. A Jivatma, if they can serve their Acharya and if they can serve Bhagavatas and get their Acharya Kataksham and Bhagavata Kataksham, Narayana just becomes a left thumb impression. Wherever the Acharya says, Narayana, please put your impression, please put your signature, please, Narayana will smile and say, I don't even know how to sign. You can hold my left thumb and you can put the left thumb impression wherever you want. That is what Narayana is. That is the reason why Apara Karunambudhe, Sriman Narayana loves his devotees to such an extent. He will behave, even though he is Sarvajna, he will behave as though he doesn't know anything. Even though he is Sarva Swatantra, he will behave as though he is showing Paratantram to his devotees. And he will go to such an extent to tell the Acharyas, you decide what you want me to do. And you just hold my left thumb and put my left thumb impression as a mark of my approval wherever you want. That's what my Acharya said. So, Gopikas are the ones. How did they become so great? Because their Acharya is Bhagavan Krishna himself. Their Acharya is Bhagavan Krishna himself. And they have the Paripurna Kataksham. He being Shriyapati, there is nothing that he doesn't have. In spite of his being Shriyapati and he is having everything, Sriman Narayana confesses to the Gopikas, for the affection you have for me, even if I do anything, any amount of service to you, I will still be indebted to you. Can you imagine Shriyapati saying that? Lakshmipati, one who can give unimaginable wealth, much more than the wealth of Kubera, to a simple looking poor devotee Kuchela Sudama. Krishna, looking at the unimaginable affection Gopikas had for him, is saying only one sentence: whatever I give you, whatever service I do for you, I still feel I am indebted to you, that I can never repay in any form the affection that you have for me. That is the beauty of Parama Aikantika Bhagavata life. Even though Krishna's supremacy is beyond our thoughts or words, It can only be experienced. That experience, suppose we have an American here. He never been to India and he has never seen a jasmine flower. And jasmine is a native flower for, say, tropical places. For cold places like New York, they cannot grow jasmine, say. Suppose if you tell them it's a small bud, about 1 centimeter stem, maybe about 5 millimeters to 10 millimeters diameter bud, so just 1 centimeter long bud, you tell them the fragrance is unimaginable. His only comparison will be, is it like a rose? Is it like a lily? Is it like a mum? Is it like a carnation? That's all he will think, like a Kupastha Mandukam. There is no way he can experience it. But if you can get one flower and offer it to him and then say, smell, enjoy the fragrance, then he will realize. It's okay. If people are not able to understand, make them understand. Make them understand. Brahmanubhavam is exactly like that. Just like a foreigner who has never seen a jasmine flower cannot understand unless and until he is having a jasmine flower in his hand and experiencing the fragrance of it. Same way, Bhagavata Acharya Kainkaryam cannot be quantified by any means other than experiencing it for everyone's heart's content. So, may we all be fortunate to serve Krishna and be like the Gopikas and attain Paramapadam at the end of this life. Narayana. Go ahead, Amma. Any questions, Amma? Urgent questions, please. Tomorrow morning, please join at 5 a.m., Amma. I think tomorrow till at 5 a.m. So as soon as we start, I'll go upstairs and show you the Vishwarupa Seva. And 7 o'clock, Dwaradarshanam, I'll ask one of them. Either Sadashiva, you're not coming, you said, right?
It's coming, Swamiji. It's coming small. Usna, Swamiji.
You're coming, you got permission already.
Yes, Swamiji. Got permission.
Okay, come then. If you come, make sure you're here by 7 o'clock. Because
Sure,
definitely we
Swamiji.
cannot do before 7 o'clock.
Sure.
I'll try to turn on the video and not enjoy. Go ahead, Amma. Any question? Quick question, sir.
Swamiji, can you give some example with Bhagavad Ramanujacharya and his disciple of Swamiji? There is one incident, Swamiji, right? There's a Prabhupada is going on outside in Tirupati, then Ramanujacharya came, asked his disciple to see the Prabhupada. He said he's doing something for his Acharya. He won't come to see the Prabhupada.
Exactly. He's Bhagavad Ramanuja's cousin brother Govinda, who later became a sannyasi called Emba. When Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha is coming in procession, everyone was running to the streets. Everyone was running into the streets to have a glimpse of Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha coming majestically in his Utsavam in the Madavi, in the 4 streets of Srirangam, Uttaravidhi and Chitravidhi. People are just rushing to the streets. And even Ramanuja went to have the darshan. And when he came back to his ashram, he found Embar, who was there working, taking care of the kitchen of Ramanuja. He was still there in the kitchen. He is still there. Bhagavad Ramanuja asked him a question. Govinda, how come everybody is there rushing to the streets to have a glimpse of the Supreme Lord Sriranganatha coming out in his procession, especially on an Ekadashi, Vaikuntha Ekadashi day? How come, Govinda, you didn't even come out to have Bhagavan's darshanam? The reply from Govinda, sir, that Sri Ranganatha is your Lord, but my Acharya, yourself, is my Lord. I don't need that Ranganatha when I have the complete Karuna Kataksham of my Acharya. Why do I need that Ranganatha? Why do I need that Narayana to give Vaikuntham? After getting Vaikuntham, what do? I'll just go there and do eternal service to Bhagavan. But to go there, when already my Acharya is pleased with me, and when I was fortunate to do Sharanagati, and if unfortunately or fortunately, whether I come to Kainkaryam or not, whether I come to Bhagavat Kainkaryam or not, when I do Kainkaryam to my Acharya, I don't have to worry about moksham. Moksham will be automatically mine. I don't have to worry about Bhagavad Darshanam. Bhagavan himself will come and give me darshanam. Ramanuja jokingly said, Ranganatha was there going in the streets. He didn't come into the ashram to give you darshan. Govinda will not leave Ramanuja. You're right. Did I say that I need Ranganatha's darshanam? I had the darshanam of my Acharya. That is enough for me. That is the kind of perfection. An ideal Bhagavata will have. 2 words. All pure devotees. Enjoy, sir. Go ahead, Amma. Another question you have?
మనం నిద్రపోతున్నప్పుడు ఎవరికి జీవాత్మలకు మోక్షం రాదన్నారు కదా, మరి అటువంటిప్పుడు మనం శరణాగతి పొందిన వాళ్ళందరం కూడా అదే మనకు కూడా వర్తిస్తుంది అది?
I don't understand. మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి. శరణాగతి పొందిన వాళ్ళకు కూడాను
బ్రహ్మదేవుడు సగం కాలం నిద్రలో ఉంటారు, అప్పుడు జీవాత్మలకు మోక్షం రాదు అన్నారు ఇందాక మీరు.
అయ్యో, మీరు పొరపాటు చేస్తున్నారు. శరణాగతి కాని వాళ్లకు, those people who did not have శరణాగతి will not get moksham. So they are still there in the material world. During the night time of Brahma, there is no creation. That time these jivatmas who are still there in the Prakriti Mandalam, in this Brahmandam, who are not fortunate to go to Vaikuntham, they are there in the suspended animation state. They are there. Narayana's body will be their support. Narayana will support all the trillions of jivatmas who are still here without salvation, will be there supported by his divine body.
Okay.
Yes, sir. After Sharanagati, you will the leaving the body is the beginning, is the opening of the doors for a jivatma to enter Vaikuntham. For the rest of the people who don't have Sharanagati, leaving the body is just a gateway to enter Narakam or Swargam and again get into Garbha Narakam. Whereas for the jivatma who did Sharanagati, leaving this body is like the entry qualification to attain salvation. Got it? Narayan. Amma, any other questions, Amma? Okay. Narayan, I'll see you all tomorrow, Amma. Sarvam Shri Krishna, Pramasu, Karvam Sarvam Shri Krishna, Pramasu, Om Aswadgubhyo Namasu, Prabhurubhyo Namasu, Sarvagurubhyo Namaha, Shri Ranganath, Shogopendra, Shri Lakshmi, Srimad Turnikapatram, Shri Vedoran, Shogoprijam, Vedant, Vishnu, Vajay, Simadeshwan, Shogopasipidan, Vishnu Namaha. Sorry, Amma, it took so long. 11:25, Amma. See you all tomorrow.
वेदांत देश के इंद्र प्रताप से प्रंगम नारायण नारी एतिजय कृपा विशिष्टम श्री रंगनाथ अभिषेक रक्त पदम श्री कृष्ण देश के तीन्द्र महाप्रवते विमिते श्री कृष्ण देश के तीन्द्र महादेश का नमः अस्मत् कृपया अस्मत् परम